Good evening, guys. We are live, and with me this evening I have Jazz Hands. Thanks for joining, guys. If you don't know already, Kurt is one of my teammates. We are looking forward to this upcoming season.
When it comes around.
When it comes around eventually. We are hoping that we're going to be in good form, so we thought we'd have a little bit of a practice game, a bit of bragging rights before the season starts. Oh look, we've got the Scolia board there. What was our average in that? I think it started to die when we couldn't finish on the end, right?
It started to die when the Scolia started messing us about.
Yeah, that's true.
I blame the Scolia.
That is true. So, okay. We're alright, we're alright. Let's leave that
Drop
one.
down to a 58. We were on a 70.
We were on a 70, we do
Yeah,
promise.
yeah, first night.
It keeps on. Leave game. Bought game. There we go. New game.
Oh, I hate that.
Although we just leave it for now, and we'll start it when we're ready. We'll do a little bit of a warm up, say hello to people. Let's see who's in.
Yeah, good idea.
I need to go to no.
There it is.
Here we go. So who we got in this evening? We've got Cockney Werewolf. We've got Ocean, Mr. McCallion, Shawnee Boy, Sammy Booker, Scottish Lad. Needs an umbrella because it's raining 180s. Evening all from Osty, King Cook.
All the usual suspects.
All the usual suspects, yeah. Mate, turn up the sound. I can't. Kurt, help me out.
I
don't know.
Can you not turn up in OBS?
But I think it's up as loud as it can be. Like, if I go to the audio input.
Yeah, like when your microphone is. Click this. I'll try. Can we put a filter on it? Potentially. It's called gain, isn't it?
Or is there anything on here?
Oh, this is a knob thing.
Maybe I can turn this
top
one
one.
down. Well, that's on the microphone. If I go that way, I think it goes quieter.
Sure.
I think so.
We can test it out.
Right, here's a test. Testing 1 2 3, and compared to testing 1 2 3, I think it's the same. Looking at the decibel level, it's not really changing.
Yeah. You might. How far?
Hello. Hello.
Need a
Yes,
boom
the
roll.
same. Yeah, I do. Can't help you there, boys. I'm afraid we'll just have to shout.
I've been told to watch your video about online darts TV. Yes.
Controversial.
It's controversial. Well, I say it's controversial. It's controversial with the people who run online darts TV, and it was made after seeing Phil Barr's tweet about it to someone. I can't remember who. He was basically saying that the idea of having gambling sponsors isn't new, which is true, but also having the idea of having gambling sponsors when you're promoting gambling at 9 AM in the morning when everyone's meant to be at work, you're just pushing yourself, not to people who are actually going to be there to watch, but to people who have gambling problems.
too bright.
That'd be alright. Basically, if you're looking to run a successful business...
and throw, you're going to be
Oh, that's a good point. If you're trying to run a successful online digital business, you want to hit peak hours, and peak hours are not when people are working. I'll tell you that much. The volume is really low. Sober Darts guy, that was the one. Cheers, Osty.
Yeah, I don't know quite what to do here, guys. It always is quiet, so I try and bring it as close as possible. But Kurt's a bit of a mumbler as well.
Yeah, I am.
So
Natural and it's not. I've been spray painting today, so my throat is.
let's have a throw and just get some warm up going on. Do you know what it is? We've rotated the board, so now that treble 20 is just not being hit.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's what it is.
I might try and add a filter on the microphone.
Yeah?
I think gain must be gain volume.
Let's give it a go. Go on in.
Right.
Have a play. I'm going to move this mat very quickly.
I'm gonna try and
Move your feet, Kurt.
Is this classed as online darts? No, absolutely not. I will have none of it.
Who said that?
It was Daniel Laser Deering.
Oh, it's Mr. Deering. He's a good wind-up merchant, isn't he?
Filters. It's even quiet when I'm stood like above it. So, but I think it's because it's a good mic, supposedly.
Yeah, it's a good
goes
mic
in,
and it's
in.
going in. Yeah, I usually have it facing this way,
Okay, that might help.
but I have the pop filter on. But
You don't really need the pop filter. Won't do anything though.
not for this. Not for this.
Gain.
Distance.
There we go. Gain decibels. Right. I'm gonna stick it to 8 because it is very quiet. Let me know if that's louder. It should be. It looks louder. It looks louder, but the quality might have gone down. But we'll soon see.
Do we sound like robots now?
It's definitely louder.
At least if we fart, you won't hear it. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Just wait for people to see if it's loud or not. It should be.
Is it louder? Let us know.
It did look louder on the old
Yeah.
on the thing. Who would have thought gain means gain volume?
Oh, he's
There we
cracked
go.
it.
Oh,
It's going to be raining treble 20s now.
I got one. I got excited.
It's louder, much better. Yay!
That's all me.
That's all Kurt.
If you want to hire me for any technical work, I'm unemployed.
Can you hear him from over there?
Probably not.
Let me know if you can hear him from over there. Kurt, just stay there and talk.
Hello. Testing. 1, 3, 2.
In your extremely loud voice.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to shout. Also, I was shouting out on the TV last night watching football, so...
Oh my god, that was the most boring game I've ever watched. Yeah, it's painful.
It's even more painful when you've got half English, half Scottish guy sat next to you who was supporting Scotland.
Oh.
And he lives around the corner, actually.
Who's that?
Some guy called Levi.
Levi?
Yeah, he went to sixth form with my mates when I went to college. So we've got a lot of mutual friends that we've known for like 7+ years, or they've known him for 7+ years, and we never met until yesterday, which is
Interesting.
quite well doing. Oh,
I won't stand here all the time, that's a bit weird. I'll stand over there near the shirt.
that's
Defo louder unless you have prime time in the room, then that doesn't matter if it's quiet, you'll still hear him. Yeah, it's true. It is true. Kurt can't wait for the first Evolution Darts comp in 2021.
Yes, I'll
in
be there.
August.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I think I'm on a stag do for that one, which is so frustrating.
I think he's got another one the month
But
after.
yeah.
He's gonna do a monthly, I think.
Yeah, I might. I think I put myself on the reserves to find out if I can go on, because it's on the Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
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 We'll see.
I was meant to have a football game, but I thought first darts tournament ever for me actually, instead of in just a year, and then
Right, let's have a Scolia warm up then, Curty boy. What do you think? Let's have a Scolia warm up. Let's do a 1 set 3 legs. How can I set it for? Because I used to be able to set it to throw for bull.
You can just switch back, can't you? But I don't know if it gives you a no score.
Yeah.
Oh no, it didn't to me last time though. I switched back and it just...
It might reduce your leg count though. But let's unless I can do it up here. Nope.
Dark thing with that.
Nighttime mode.
Yeah.
Right, go on, we'll bull up.
25.
25.
Oh, it was Scolia 25, wasn't it? We could just reset the game.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Ah.
Next time we'll bull beforehand, shall we?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
14.
Leave game, abort game. I don't know how to do it, I apologise guys. New game, okay. Here we go. Matador Darts. Start game. Let's go. So So guys, I apologise if I'm not going to talk quite as much as I usually do on my stream, which is a lot. But
He's really focusing because he didn't win a leg against me.
I didn't win a leg against him in the warm-up, which is exactly where I wanted him. Overconfident, and now it's the competitive game. Get in his head. Was a double in to start, wasn't it? Just find him a range.
Unbelievable.
We'll call it a night there. I've got a 120 average. You've got a 96. Not bad. Not bad.
That's all right.
I mean, you'll take it.
I see some laughing faces. What's it about?
100.
3. Everyone's putting gambling on. Everyone's putting like odds on people winning. I think it's in response to my video earlier.
This is in response to online darts vid. Oh,
121.
look at the standard you're getting here, boys and girls.
Don't see this on the darts ref stream.
Yeah, you don't see this on the darts ref stream. Right, let me just move this across because I can't see the Scolia scoreboard here for re-entering, as well as everyone's comments. I need 2 screens really. That's
Do
what...
the pop-out chat.
we can do it like that though, be alright, won't it?
Yeah, it might have changed on the stream, possibly on OBS.
Oh yeah, true.
I ain't changed it as YouTube on OBS. That's alright.
Looks alright.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Oh, we need to go back to the chatter. We are using the Scolia, guys. Yeah. Just to, you know, show the score, keep it going. Ugh.
83.
First start in the treble again.
Yeah. Check out our averages, hey? Hey!
Stop now then.
This is like watching Brian Meikle and Peter Wright.
Don't get this on the online dart streams.
Don't get this on the online dart streams. You might get on Dynamite Dave, you know. He likes to smack in a big score from once in a while. Not the darts ref, though. Okay. Focus, come on.
Sensible leave.
Yeah. In the 20s. Ooh.
83.
Over the top.
You require 160.
No, it's not. First mistake from the Scolia there.
100.
Cheeky.
Better than the Modus League.
You require 101.
Yes. 62. Yeah, great dart.
69.
You wait. We start like this, and then come the end of the night, we'll be on our
60.
58 averages.
Doubles kick in, that's what it is.
20.
should have practiced doubles tonight. I have not practiced at all.
You require 32.
Absolutely going to murder me.
Sean Evans asks how are the 230-gram Bo Greaves darts?
It's always... Yeah, lovely, thanks. Ooh.
60.
Such a bloody wonder.
First one, double 16 was in. I started walking.
You require 40.
Oh, Zachary's in the house. Usually on date night on a Saturday night, so nice to see you, Zach.
Pear shape.
It's all gone Pete Tong, isn't it? I need you to finish now, just to keep the average reasonable.
16.
Yeah, good art.
Game shot.
Hello, Nay. Dart Horse in the house.
8 and 16 are my nemesis, I'm not going to lie.
Although technically it's Dart Horse 2, as we know.
I still... Do you know who Dark Horse is?
No, do
'Cause I still think it might be Ross.
I still think it might
Because
be Ross.
I watched the video from like January when he was doing the Matt Edgar challenge, and it really looked like Ross's board, but he'd taken down the wooden bit behind his board from like when he originally had his original setup.
Oh, okay.
And he had the same surround, same board, had the
Right.
Corona. It's just the camera was a different side.
And they're never talking at the same time.
No, so
You've never seen them in the same room, have you?
exactly. Ross will come in a minute if you watch.
Yeah, yeah. Dark Horse is more famous than him. Nay. And he's got something against me, which means it's definitely Ross.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why our averages are so good.
Why?
Matt was slightly folded.
Yeah.
Stupid Matt.
Steady.
That's another thing that really annoys me in online darts. When you get to a certain point where you keep running 60s over and over again and people just keep saying steady, it's like, oh, stop now.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
43.
But then you get judged if you don't say it.
Yeah, I never say it to anyone.
Steady though.
Ross wishes he was my Clark Kent. Nay.
It is a Ross type thing to do. Nay.
85.
Well, that was 100, was it? It was. I'm sure it was. I can't remember. Maybe it was 85.
Single 20.
Someone will tell me in the chat it's not a minute ago, but I'm sure it was 100.
Yeah, this is how he'll win, through taking advantage of me. The recount. Or the doubling. That'll be one of the two. Oh, come on, Marky boy.
41.
Honestly thought that was going. Dropped.
Ross couldn't spell nay. Interesting.
He's even bantering like Ross though. Oh, good art.
125.
Yeah, I like how you looked at the screen there as if just to
Just to make sure. Because I got to the board and then it said the score last time.
I know that was a ton, wasn't it?
Dark Horse has never been recognised in Audi though, apparently.
Alright, Mark,
Oh,
39.
it come up grey at the top of the screen, said something was offline, I think. So it's your place called me. Zach's telling me to fully extend.
Yeah, I imagined I wasn't. What's it doing?
You got to switch player, haven't you?
I've got to put my score in here though, because I was at
but
299.
it's still saying it's my throw. So you might have to switch and then put it in.
You were on 134 though, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can delete this throw. Oh no, that's the whole thing. It's going to mess up the averages though.
No, I think.
Oh no, it didn't. Okay.
So now you
Oh,
just
now I
put
can
your
enter
score
it.
in,
Yeah.
I was controlling the elbow drop going, Zach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dart Horse is definitely like all of a sudden getting massively involved now, and I feel like it's because he's defending the fact that.
I get where Zach's coming from with the elbow drop thing, because
41.
it's probably a bad thing to do, but I done it as like an experiment thing to see how natural it felt, because I see a lot of people do it, and it kind of felt natural to do, because I think
Just put finished on there, I think.
No, we'll switch player again, am I?
No, just
Not
click finished.
Right.
Oh no.
Yes.
You require 134.
Because I think a lot of people line it up with their eye, and then bring it down to get it out of their eye line. I think that's what a lot of people do, and they don't realise how low they're going. Like some people, like I'll go above and then probably pull it back and bring my elbow down like that much.
No, Zach's just weird. Simple as that.
Yeah. Oh.
44.
Correct.
Oh my god.
81.
That's the worst throw when I stopped.
Trying to find the gap, wouldn't you? That's what it was.
You
No, I wasn't. I was going for the
90.
18.
Oh, well,
I thought 160 again. That'll be alright.
oh.
76.
Silky throw though. Really difficult to be consistent with it. I lose a lot of power. Yeah, because of your massive guns now, you've got a lot of power now that you're losing.
Got to adapt your throw.
47.
There we go. Dreaded double
You
seven.
require 40.
Don't mind double seven. It's on the right side of the board for me.
Oh, that's not good.
Ten. You require 130.
Yeah, that'll help, Mark. Oh, come
25.
on.
I think 130 and
You require 4.
going from 220 down to 160 is the most annoying thing. Because if you don't keep it straight, you're done for.
Yeah.
Game shot.
Smashing it. This is only the warm up though, so you know.
Right in the middle.
I need to find that form where I was literally not able to miss treble 20 on my first throw.
22.
I'm just going to work on my technique now. Get my follow through going.
Power.
81.
That's what I want. More power. That's what I feel like goes wrong with me sometimes. I don't put power into my throw
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm snatching, but I'm not. It's just
And you feel like it's going to go high as well.
yeah.
I'm just trying the same.
41.
As long as I'm extending, that's the most important thing. If I can get the extension going, then I'll be alright. Should practice doubles, really. I'm going to need that in game.
45.
Yeah, I try and practice doubles, but they're so frustrating because you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. You are. It's just like. But then when you get into a game, it's like, oh, I've practiced doubles, I should be better at them. And then like when you start missing, you get more frustrated than what you were before.
Yeah. There is actually on here, you've got round the world doubles, which we could have a go at. Always going for it. Oh! 180!
I like that. I like the 180.
That's good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who does it sound like? Is it Bevan?
Like,
No.
it sounded like the old BDO caller, I can't remember his name. Like
Not the one
years ago.
Not the one that died recently.
No.
Oh no, he was
He was
PDC
PDC,
actually.
he was PDC the whole time. He still might be with. I think he's on like
32.
some sort of board of directors with the WDF now. Is Kurt the best player in the Troopers? No.
No, I don't know, because you
Maybe
might
now.
Might be now. Let me just see if I can get the game. New game.
I won. It just
Yeah. It was a warm up. I said it was a warm up.
rage quit.
Rage quit. Say TC. Around the
Clock.
clock.
Yeah.
Doubles. Let's throw for ball first.
Yeah, good idea. You're a fan of Neighbours horse? My granddad used to watch Neighbours all the time. Neighbours and Home and Auto.
Yeah, you're. Nay. Ooh. Kurt's throw. So how do I select you as the star? Maybe it just goes through here and then.
Yeah, maybe just switch it. I don't know. Yeah. No. Still.
I don't know if that's on you or me then.
No, it's still new 'cause it's green, isn't it? You start.
Switch player, hold on.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So it won't count as you missed it, might you haven't thrown anything.
It might do, but it doesn't matter. I mean,
It doesn't matter. I've got a friend whose nickname is Captain Rage Quit. Nice.
Fuck's sake. Oops. I didn't mean.
Switch it back, yeah, 'cause it wasn't clear, was it? Don't know Neighbours. Great Australian. It's not really a soap opera, is it? It's like a.
How do you not know Neighbours?
It's not really a soap opera, but it is.
Right, here we go.
But it's, you know. Well, right.
Oh, great start.
Feel weird not hearing a voice.
Oh, can I turn it on? I don't think there's a voice for,
Yeah, there's a voice in this game.
for this game. Absolutely twatted the flight there. Whew.
Yeah, double three. Yeah.
That's where I catch up.
What darts were you using? I'll let you start, because no one knows what you throw.
Throwing my darts, the LoveDarts Generation 1. I've hardly mentioned them, so if you want to have a look at my video on there, you can. And Kurt is throwing, I think, some Ian Whites.
No, I'm throwing Red Dragon Dragonfly 3s.
Ah, yes.
I don't actually know if there was a 2 and a 1 of them. I assume there would be, but I can't find them. If anyone can find that out for me, that'd be nice.
My elbow's too low.
The thing is with Red Dragon, they have they bring out a dart and then they bring out a second version of dart that's nothing like the original.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of like, so the Dragonfly 2 and 1s, if they exist, are probably like bomb shaped razor grip darts.
Yeah, and pink.
And pink, yeah.
It's nice to play live darts though.
Oh yeah, I was saying this. I think that's why one of the reasons I stopped playing GDLs, because I can go to Pot Black and practice now. Like, it's not game practice, but it's more beneficial than playing an online game, I feel. So, I did bring a load of darts. Whether I'm going to use them or not, I don't know.
No, that's more for our practice. We've got some stuff we need to...
Whoa, fly.
I'll show you how to hit it if you want.
Double threes. My
It's horrible,
least
isn't it?
favourite. I think it's everyone's least favourite double. Normally around the world it's not too bad because you can like deflect off it. But
I feel like it's okay for people who throw 19s.
yeah.
God damn it!
Especially considering my favourite double is double top. Like, it's just complete opposite.
Mine's double 8.
There we go. Ooh, miles away.
Yeah.
Although I don't mind like 18 and 4, but it's like almost level. Well, not almost level, you know. It's like top half of the board.
Come on. I haven't played. Like, I played a little bit last night just as a little sort of mess around warm up. I haven't really thrown a lot of darts. Probably since I came back from Zach's. Yeah, good darts.
Yeah, I didn't throw many darts last week just 'cause it was so hot.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous. And my bedroom gets super hot because it faces.
Well, I've left all the windows and the fan and
Yeah.
everything. We're going to try and keep it cool. I'm still on 4.
My bedroom faces where the sun rises, so east. Yeah. My bedroom window faces east, so it literally catches the sun like first thing in the morning, like 5 o'clock, and it just heats the room up, and you can't get out of the room until like 7 p.m.
Well, I've got all the heating down here, so if you were to actually stand here barefoot, you'd feel all the pipes. It's just so hot in this room.
Oh dear.
Which then, come the end of the stream, I'm absolutely sweating. Yeah, I'll get the excuses in, Shane, don't you worry. Dark Horse finds double 6 easy to hit being on the vertical. Nay. Waiting for Kurt and Mark to get a house together. This is what Thingy said, wasn't it? Jack, yeah.
I think he was actually serious about it as well.
2, 3, 4.
So I've got
Dart tubers. Oh, come on, Marky.
yeah, I don't think. I mean, we already live in the same town, which is like if we want to stream together every week, it's not hard, is it? It's
No. I think now that COVID's over as well, we're all more inclined to kind of get out and play against each other and stuff now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, as soon as like the snooker club opened, I was there, like practicing. It's so quiet in there as well, like especially during the day. they're still going.
How am I not hitting this ball?
Going there on a Friday night, it was like meant to be peak times, and there's like 6 tables being used.
Yeah.
Which I mean is like half of their capacity, I guess. But
I mean, I started doing like a lads' night every 3 weeks, pre-lockdown. We go to Pot Black and play some snooker, some pool, some darts. It's good fun. See that our captain Ben's been out a bit with Sean.
I did see that, yeah. I saw. They went to some sort of, I think it was the Thorpe Park or one of those ones. And they went out for a meal. I think it was Sean's birthday.
Were you not invited? You're not friends anymore.
And table of 6, and that was probably.
Table of 6.
Table of 6. I'm actually
You're the 7th best friend.
I'm the 7th, yeah. That is my role in every friendship group.
You're the filler.
Yeah, I'm the
Someone drops out.
Well, in like my sort of main group of friends that I speak to all the time, it's like I don't drink, so if they plan to go out, it's always plan 5 other people first, and then I'm like the filler if no one's
Let me move this mat over.
if no one's about, which I don't mind.
You want to get the front?
I don't mind not socialising.
Put it that way. Go that way. Yeah, that's it. That's better. Good. Okey-dokey.
My knees.
That's what it was. See, the mat went in the right place.
Weren't straight.
Hit the trooper. Oh. So I tried to buy some trooper, like a trooper keg, trooper beer bottles and everything as like a little not memorial, but a little thing for the boys. And then this person said, "Oh, sorry, I decided to sell them to someone else." I'm like, "Oh, great, thanks." Facebook special there.
Oh, look at that.
You won't get it in the other one. not with the bracket there. Would you say having a Scolia helps you your average or not, as you can see your heat map when you play? I'll do a full video on the Scolia soon, but in all honesty I don't use it as much as I should do for the amount of money it costs. That's the long and short of it. It makes too many mistakes for the price it is. It's okay for things like this and like the social side, but
That's what I said. The problem was with it when everyone sort of started getting them. When you got one, when Jack got one, I sort of said like they market it as a
social board.
But the problem is because it's so expensive, people who want to socialise won't buy it.
No.
Unless you are really into darts and you want to socialise with people and don't want to count, which is fine, like in this situation. But also,
we're not going to learn.
No, you'd want to get the second use out of it, which is analysing your game.
Yeah. And also, they asked me to pay for extra. Like I said, can I find out what my first dart average is, my second dart average, and third dart average is? And they said, you can, but it's a different software which we can give you a quote for. I'm like, what, you want me to pay more?
I'll record my game and figure it out myself.
Like, surely that's what I'm paying for.
Yeah. I'll be watching that. Yeah. Also, it's one of those where, say you go to someone like Wayne Mardle who has it, and he can analyse your throw and show you physically how you get better.
Yeah.
That works. But if you're at home just doing it, it's okay to start with. But when you're improving from home, it's a long-term thing, which I realise. Like, you don't see many people get into. Well, nowadays it's different. But if you look at the last 10 years, not many people have got into the professional side of darts before the age of like 27, 28, because it takes 10 years to sort of get to that level.
Yeah.
Nowadays, obviously different. 'Cause you're already youth academies and stuff, which is good. Oh my god, snatch that one. I wish I sort of stuck with darts more when I first started playing. First started playing properly when I was 16. But like I say, I've been on and off, and it's only been like the last year and a half where I've played and properly gone for it.
Hold on, what am I on now? I'm on double five. Oops. Oh my god. This is embarrassing. Might as well just go into a game because we'll never get through the around the world doubles at this rate.
What were you two doing down there, sorting them out? Shoiva, have you two stopped going for doubles? No.
Apparently, I have. I don't think I ever
Well,
went from.
I need to buy one of them. I keep wanting to buy one now and don't spend money on something else.
Dyson fan. Yeah, they're okay. I kind of wish I'd have got an air conditioning unit, to be fair, with this heat. It's shit.
See, sometimes on doubles, like I played around the world doubles a few weeks ago at home, and I was hitting like 3 doubles a turn, like sometimes, and I've done it really quickly. And then like I tried to do it during the other week, and I couldn't hit anything.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. But also, I'm generally just a lot better at hitting doubles in the game than like practice. Oh my god. Mainly, I think it's just a focus thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be. I keep holding the dart all over the place, try and make corrections. I should just stick with one place. At least we got rid of the 5.
Am I still on double 9? I am. I'm going to shuffle over a bit. So.
People are going to get bored in a bit, so I reckon that we should switch over to thingy shortly.
And what, playing versus people?
No, they need to see our game first.
Oh, yeah.
We'll play our game and then we'll play some subs.
Play our actual game.
Yeah. That was on the wire.
Interesting noise.
Boom, boom, boom.
Did I hit 9? I did not. It's embarrassing. There we go. Oh, I thought I was deflecting in.
Let's try and give it a little bit of oomph.
You're on double 7.
Am I? Oh, shite. This is why I lose most of my around the world games. I end up throwing a dart or two and waste it.
Way up. Is it way up now? Do you pronounce it way up the darts?
Yeah.
I don't
Way
know.
up now.
I don't know how it's.
That's how I say
That's
it.
how I say it. Yeah. I don't know if that's correct, but welcome. Good evening.
Welcome, good evening.
20 past 8 already. Oh, double 10.
Right.
Find a third dart. I'm right down the middle there.
Tell you what, I'll throw this and then we'll go for double. Go for bull, whoever hits bull first.
I'm trying to go for double.
Come on in, let's bull it, and then we'll start. And this will be our bull up as well. There you go. No messing around there.
So this is the real game this time.
Real game now. So, leave board abort game. What are we going to do? New game. 501. 3 sets. 3 legs. 5, 3, 3, 5.
3. Is it first 2, 3?
Race 2, 3 or best of 3. What do you want to do?
Do best of 3. Do World Masters format.
Best of 3. 3 sets, 3 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to like figure out in my head what. Best of 3 sets. So first of 2 sets, and best of 3 legs.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's World Masters format. Because World Masters is first to 2 wins a set rather than first to 3, I believe.
Start game. Switch player. Yes.
No score.
Oh, that's cheating. Can't do that.
That's not what we want.
Just swap the names around, I think, in the thing.
Well, I'm going to have to try and do that now, but you used to be able to select who it was, but they've changed something on here. As I guessed, Matador Darts and user LoveDarts. There we go. There you go. I thought D'Souza was superb. Let's just see how that looks on stream. Probably
Possibly,
make that a
I
little
don't
bit.
know what the odds are at the minute. I don't like to talk about odds, but
Why not, Kurt?
yeah,
Make it all about gambling or
I don't-
something.
obviously it's a bit early, but got to be one of the favourites in the world.
He's got to, yeah. He's playing so well.
I think now what you're seeing is the standard of dart player get a lot better.
Yeah.
I think Michael Van Gogh has dropped off, but also everyone around him's gone better.
Price is going to be good as well.
Yeah.
Right, after you, good sir. All the best.
Did you make it super? I was gutted Ryan Searle lost.
Yeah.
I put my shirt on and everything. I didn't really.
I have a wig on.
I should have. I don't know what wig is.
$140.
It's alright.
Start. Had a loose sting there.
$70.
When you lift your dart up and you have a loose stem, do you adjust it, or do you just leave it and throw it?
No, if I feel it, I'll stop.
No, I don't. I just throw it. It's quite a bad habit, but
I stop, but then I throw it away.
100.
oh yeah, that's why I don't stop.
Yeah.
It depends how bad it is. You're being told to extend.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh, he's going even further.
70.
What I want to do is keep it straight and I'll be able to finish.
Thanks, Shane.
Just
Yeah, give me the
140.
feedback. There you go. Shane's my mascot.
hold on. Oh, it's okay. It wasn't.
Oh,
43.
Sorry, it wasn't scoring.
that's alright.
$56. You require 148.
Oh dear.
$26.
My extension got in his head.
You require 150. $60. You require 122.
Ooh.
89.
I think I've been on 122. I don't know. Since I learned to actually go
You
for 18,
require 90.
I've been better.
65. You require 33. Game shot.
I'll let you have that one.
I told you, in a game, my doubles are better.
It's a good job that I went for the 50 there, you see, because I wouldn't have had a die otherwise.
Always have over 50.
100.
That was the thing that came up in one of your streams before me, and Zach said you should have gone 20-20 bullseye instead of treble 18
Yeah, yeah.
because the opponent was on the finish.
I listened. Yeah, good up.
100.
Ah,
45.
I might just go to the left of it a little bit.
Forty-one.
Oh,
140.
Go on!
hmm.
36.
Oh, I knew I'd done that.
$46.
Good last start.
Important.
Yeah, look at that.
78.
3 trebles.
You require 170.
Ah,
41.
nearly done.
You require 129.
Oh my god.
27.
Ah.
You require 146. $78.
See?
You require 102.
Ah.
46.
Just follow it in, Mark.
You require 68.
Ooh.
Oh, clinical.
That's another one I've changed up as well. 68. I used to go 16, 12 tops, or treble 16, double 10. But now I just go 20s because
Just get it down.
yeah,
Have a chance.
40.
Horrible deflection.
Rimming at each side.
Yeah, I hate when it happens.
$44. 60.
Cannot find a troll to save my life now.
You need to get this like extend thing off the chat so you don't get reminded every time you come back to the board.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
140.
Great darts.
Interesting deflections there.
$45.
Oh dear.
$81.
Last dart every time.
$60.
Thought that was going to go over the top, but no, it fell through.
$80. $116. You require 116. $96.
What's the pause?
I don't know why, but I thought I was 126, even
You
though he
require
said.
100. $80. You require 20. Game shot.
Yes. Clinical stuff from the Matador. Your throw. Didn't take you. None. And then the last one was single five.
65.
That'd be fine if you click finished.
$26.
Has to be one in a game. You've already had yours.
$44.
Just making sure you didn't hit it.
Well, it was completely blocked, so yeah.
45.
How's that not found the treble? It's 40.
Single 20.
Last start was treble 5.
Single 5. This one was treble 5.
40.
Taking the extra 5 there. I've noticed when you extend, your darts sit flatter than you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it also depends at the moment. I'm moving my fingers all over my dart just because I can throw it from different areas, but I'm trying to find something that feels comfortable.
28.
Yeah.
How did I not find that? Wasn't done.
Nothing.
100.
That's wrong.
Change the second one.
Mm,
60.
So this is another thing. I mean, it's already made about 4 or 5 mistakes.
You think Gavin Price will get a fine to do with the unicorn dartboards? Yes.
Yeah.
I think the punch wasn't as bad as people were making out.
It was what you tweeted as well.
It was the post that he put up, and surprisingly didn't delete. Maybe Red Dragon asked him to keep it up so they can win more boards.
Yeah.
35.
Should move the mat again a little bit. It's gone over to the left.
Good. Do you think the league should have a few warm-up games before it all starts back up? Yeah, it's one of those. It depends. It depends when your league start. Because our winter league, which is like our main league, starts in September. But if you've got like 2 months without restrictions, if it gets lifted,
Which would be nice to finish off our old season. Though.
yeah, that's.
But then the summer season will be like, oh well, no, we want to play ours.
You've also got to think of like there's some venues in our league that haven't opened back up yet, or have like the Newbury's closed down completely because they're getting a new community centre, aren't they?
Yeah.
So which would be nice because there's tiny in there.
I knew I shouldn't have gone.
26.
Should have gone for the 15.
15 and 5.
Yeah. Anything but a 1.
I think warm-up games would be good because not everyone has a dartboard at home.
Yeah.
Then again, I think a lot of people don't really care. They're just there for social.
Yeah.
So,
I bet some of the older boys in our league haven't thrown a dart for a year.
well, yeah, is that more than that now, isn't it? Our last league, well, my last league game that I played was in February 2020. So a month before lockdown.
$98.
58.
58.
Too many mistakes on this ball, honestly.
You require 104. Game shot.
Oh, you should see his face. He was like, yeah.
I won the game, did I? Unbelievable.
Well, there we go. I didn't even get a leg off of him, which was much the story in our warm-up.
tell you what's improved in my game is that normally I'd go 20s there. I've switched it, so I go to 18s because you're throwing 2 darts at the same place.
Yeah.
The only issue is with that is if you hit triple 18 and accidentally hit triple 18 again, then you look like a bit of an idiot.
Yeah.
But,
Well, there we go, guys. That's our stats by the end of it. So I had a 66.19 versus a 70.73.
that's the first time I averaged 70 in about 2 months, I think.
Yeah.
So not bad. I always play better in places that aren't my house though,
Yeah.
because I feel like I concentrate more, and it's a nice like at my house I feel like I just sort of don't throw properly. I'm just sort of in there, just chuck the darts and.
Yeah. How many people we got on? 14 people on.
Let's have a look at the heat map. Mine's an heat map yet for me.
Yeah, so if we go into the heat map.
Maybe not, because it'd be nice. So I strove lots of the 5s, which I.
So your weighting is good, but
Yeah.
your
That's
swipe strain.
that's the, which is odd because a lot of people get their, I guess when they practice they get their line right first. Like you have, you're more.
Yeah, my line's
Strong.
pretty good, but I had a lot there where I didn't hit the treble 20, so it's like just slightly high, slightly.
But mine, I hit the treble 20 a lot, but I also drift into the treble 5 a lot.
Yeah. But your
So-
weighting's good, which
Yeah.
makes sense for you being a good tops hitter.
Yeah.
Because I can't, my line is like I'm either high or I'm low, whereas you've got your weighting, so that's what I need to really work on is make sure I've got good
even-
weighting there.
I switch quite a bit as well, like compared to you.
Yeah.
And even my switches on the 19s go to the right, go to the left. So that's actually quite interesting to see because I thought I'd go over to the right a lot, but when I stand on the oki I do stand to the left of centre because that's where I think my arm goes. My arm comes up to the centre.
Yeah.
But it might be worth maybe shuffling over a touch to try and correct it. I'm not going to buy a sight right because I don't see the point. But
No. And you don't have one in the venue, that's the thing.
no.
This gives you the coordinates of each individual dart as well.
Yeah. So I said there, it doesn't look as left heavy, but it
Look at my line, like I'm
Yeah.
so straight, but I'm just a little bit high and low. You look at the variance of my high and low there compared to yours, which is a lot shorter. Yours is a lot wider though, but you are hitting that treble 20 a lot more.
So when I get home this week, over tomorrow, and when I have
You
some spare
straighten
time,
up.
learn to straighten up. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Maybe do some the old tape, put the tape down to 20. But I don't like practicing with stuff that you don't have on the board when you play.
No.
I don't like rings. I don't like the dots on the board because you don't have them in the game. So why? But then it is also muscle memory. So it's
Let's have a switch game.
oh,
You play with mine, I'll play with yours.
There's only 1 gram difference, so it's not.
No, and I've
and the
thrown
grip-
similar.
The grip level is similar, in my opinion. Maybe yours is slightly grippier, and they're a tad wider. So
Okay, so let's have one set, 3 legs. Let's bull first. Actually, let's get 3 practice starts so we know what we're throwing. Okay. Long old points on these.
yeah, I struggle to throw shorter points now because of the way where my finger sits on the end of the point. It sits like right on the very end,
Yeah.
right next to it. Whereas it used to sit like right on the tip end of the barrel, but now I move my finger across.
Out.
So but we'll see.
I'll leave it so you can sit nicely on top. Oh, he's bulled it again!
Same size as well, right on the wire on the right. Can we swap houses so I can play around here all the time?
Yeah, I know,
And then
right?
I'll come and live here. And then I'll get back into online darts and win everything.
Yeah.
And then I'll retire after that.
Okie dokie. Let's go.
I mean, I'm trying with different darts anyway, but I'm going to stand slightly to the right. Compared to what I normally do. Let's see where we go.
140.
Where have you got that from?
Or a 55.
That's
Single 20.
I mean, I am
Was
close to the treble.
Was it the treble 5 first? Treble 5 and
95.
then single 20.
55.
God.
Oh,
If
dear.
only. I wish I'd mark my games all the time.
Yeah, it's the opposite of D'Souza.
100.
That's an 85.
Have we really knocked the thing?
Really?
I think when it goes to the 5, isn't it? I think it's that side. Because it has
Yeah,
been.
I did. The thing is, I did check the calibration, and it was. What did I hit there? 85, was it?
85. People on the old Scolia wouldn't be happy if they saw this. They'd be like, why not calibrated it properly?
I have calibrated it.
Oh yeah.
You know? The only thing that I've said is that the left-hand camera is where it told me to place it isn't actually the best place, and it's sitting slightly off.
85.
But the other two cameras are there, and it was you know, I haven't changed the position of that, and it wasn't as bad beforehand. So maybe there's a software update. Who knows? Who knows?
So I assume they've done their research, and those camera positions are meant to be. Because I would have thought it would have just been straight above to sort of 15 and 16 area, but.
Yeah, I mean they had stickers on it, ABC, and you just matched ABC. That was it. But, I mean they are the same distance across. I guess they're just not making it.
125.
Scolia has been a bit shoddy today, says King Cook.
Nice bit of software, but I'll say maybe it's not worth it. Unless you really do take your darts seriously.
I mean, it was nice there, for example, to see.
100.
That's 45. Do you know what I mean?
It's like I say, like I would have thought either I hit a lot of
45.
I either hit a lot of treble ones, or I'm sort of equal both sides. But then looking at that heat map, I now understand that I go left a lot. But also, you only need to see that once. You don't need to see it every game.
Right, exactly.
Every game you play. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's going to take a month, if not more, to correct that.
You could throw and see what you're at the end of the week, and that, see whether you
Yeah.
made any variants, any change. I think it's much more for training and stuff.
$41.
Yeah, if it was like a, you could have something like this at a snooker club or a bar.
It slipped right out of my hand. That one.
They do sometimes feel a bit slippy.
Oh,
26.
it's weird because it's a ring grip.
It's a ring
But
grip,
it's
and they're quite wide groove, but sometimes
They're
they do
quite
feel
rounded though, so it kind
Yeah.
of it doesn't really hold on.
But
to
I did play yesterday. Mission sent me that
grip.
squirty stuff.
Yeah, I got that as well.
Yeah, I thought it was quite good because it's consistent, but I also don't like the feel on the hands.
I haven't tried it yet.
It just makes your hands. It's like just putting chalk in your hands, basically.
Right.
It just makes it really dry.
Okay, I'll give it a go. But I
Don't eat food after you've done it though, because I completely forgot it was there.
Yeah.
Went to the pub, had some nachos, and my mouth just went dry.
Maybe it's just the very dry nachos.
Maybe it was the nacho.
Yeah.
Oh, I went for
48.
Yeah. That is a good little bit of kit if you've £9 though for that little bowl. So I was,
100.
I was surprised because I wanted to put all the stuff in my basket to figure out
55.
so just make sure it was all there so it was easy to access for like when I make reviews and stuff. And
You require 147.
yeah, I was surprised it was £9 for a bottle of liquid chalk. That's basically what it is. Oh dear.
26.
20.
How do you make liquid chalk then?
I don't know, but that's effectively. I think that's what they call it in other areas of life, other sports.
Other areas of life.
but it is also marketed at other sports.
Oh,
41.
come on.
You're right, it did count as a single then, so you're right, you can change that. Well done, mate. Oh, it's 141.
81.
This is the problem though, is it's like I end up spending
You
more
require
time trying to correct it.
121.
Oh dear.
55.
Although I have got a much quieter fan, so you can hear the unit under here. If you just put your ear down here and listen, that used to be quite noisy,
Yeah.
and I sent it off. I think
You require
went
149.
to like Hungary or something like that, and they sent me then back the new one. And that wasn't for me as a reviewer. That was just they said that they realised that it's noisy,
Quite
and in
loud.
January they were like, look, just send it to us. All it would do is be at the cost of you sending it to us, and we'll send it back. And a nice, quiet one.
43. You require 66.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying as well that it only works at the
You
moment
require 106.
with the Turmo, unless you
Yeah.
have something to like DIY it. And I don't like the Turmo light. It's quite big and bulky
I think
compared to
this termite light works well in like a
in a pub or something.
in a pub or a stage
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of Super League setting,
yeah, yeah.
but for home use, it's not ideal.
86.
See, my waiting for the tops is just not good enough.
You require 40.
Scottish lads back again.
Hey up, Kieran. How you doing, lad?
Ooh. I was on 40 years. Oh,
Oh, I thought it was going to
No
be
score.
the Trooper Special.
it's my dart.
You
I can
require
hit doubles on my
20.
darts.
I got to the stage that I was like pulling back and I could see it in line. I was just extending through and I was hitting doubles all over the place. And now I pull back and it just doesn't even feel like it's even in my eyesight anymore. It's just completely wrong.
There it is.
Game shot.
My darts.
Yeah.
Go into darts with it.
I won a leg.
First one of the night, isn't it?
It is the first one of the night.
Out of how many we played.
Shut up.
It's the darts. Those darts haven't lost a leg.
Wow.
If they were my customers,
45.
I'd be selling them hard.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with my darts. My darts are beautiful. It's me. It's the problem.
See, these darts for me stand up quite nicely.
45.
I don't know, obviously the technical.
Well, I mean, you'll have a nice set coming to you
Yeah, well,
soon.
they would go on a little display thing because I probably won't throw them.
Oh, you can have a throw of mine if you want at the pub and buy another set when you realise how good they are.
Yeah, I'll wait till mine.
22.
Realise how bad they are.
Yeah. Once you got yours and you're like, oh damn it.
Oh.
I'll review them. And
100.
No, it's not.
no, it's not. I'm afraid.
I know.
Is it treble 5 on that?
Indeed. I know Kieran's reviewing my darts.
55.
Yeah, Kieran's reviewing mine as well.
He's got the thumbnail done already. He asked me for a. Well, I sent him a picture of my dart mocked up with like the Loxley stems. That's probably what I've used, but
Yeah.
I mean that's changed now anyway. I've changed to a white stem because I've got like 50 sets of them white stems.
Yeah.
That's I've only done. Well, I haven't even snapped one or anything yet. It really shows how bad I am. Oh.
86.
What?
Where's he got the 6 from?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe because of this bit, but then surely they must be able to recognise the point.
Maybe, yeah. I reckon that touched the board. Maybe maybe the lasers have kind of like the surface area that it's hitting and stuff as well. So.
Strange.
Or-
I thought if it picked up that third die, it would have been 85.
Yeah. But I did see it kind of bend down. But,
Yeah, maybe like it just takes the closest point of contact, I guess.
but I don't think it even touched the 6, to be fair. More like the 13.
Oh, I've dropped it.
60.
It's weird 'cause it doesn't seem to get when you hit like the left side of the 20, it doesn't mix up for the 5. It's the other way around. But I guess because of the way it's calibrated.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, it's those points. Get black code points, guys. These
Yeah.
points were good when I first got them, but it seems like the laser sort of etching on them that's meant to give you grip sort of wears away.
Yeah, I agree.
80.
But I've heard the 180 sort of ones that the 180 is it like Aztecs or something that are similar to them.
Mhm.
Apparently they last a lot longer, so I might look at getting something in. And they're cheaper as well.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, I'm using Fire Edge on those, which I quite like. You've got a little bit of ring grip, and then it's a triangular entry into the board, and they do actually hold all right. And I haven't had them snap, or had many people say they have. The Fire Edge are horrendous. Seen so many snaps on those.
That's another one. I just put my finger past the point and holding it like that instead of.
84.
I think that the standard black point in them is a little bit longer, so.
Yeah, the only problem I have with black points, it might just be the mission ones.
King Cook, Scolia has turned into Jose.
Yeah, I think the only problem I have with black points, the mission ones anyway, 'cause they're sort of the only ones I've used, are just like sometimes they feel a bit sticky. Like it feels like the coating's coming off in your hands.
Wow, I'd rather have that than the smooth silvers that.
Well, yeah.
Smooth silvers are just pointless now. I mean, some people rough them up and stuff now, but it's like, well, you still have to do something to it to make it okay.
Yeah.
55.
Got 5 right. Unbelievable.
How low that was. That slipped down my hand. That's a shit 8.
88.
Yeah, I was really keen
You
for us
require 128.
to play because come the opening season, we'll all get nervous at the Oki and stuff playing competitive games. We haven't played for a year. I was like, I want to just play.
That's another thing as well. When I first started playing online darts, my like I was kind of nervous, just because it was competitive darts. But then like after 2 weeks, it was like, oh, I'm not really. It just doesn't feel like a game anymore. So I don't feel like I was getting any benefit out of
73.
online darts.
Yeah.
And I'm not the most sociable person on online
You
darts
require
because when I'm
102.
playing online darts as a competitive game and you're playing in a league,
You mean you're sociable normally?
well, I don't. When I play online darts, I don't really talk to other people. Like people will talk during their game whilst playing, like in like a game that's worth like you've got money on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough. Like some people are like that. But
I've talked to you more in lockdown than I did before.
Well,
I know we got into obviously darts YouTube.
I think I only met you like twice before. So
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
Like,
And I was like,
was it the Troopers tournament?
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 league games. And that would have been it.
We went over to the one over at Woolpit,
Yeah, when Darren came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right,
Yeah,
Kurt,"
that
and you're
might-
like, "All right."
That might have been it. And you have not having a go, but you were like mocking me for using mission darts that looked like exactly the same as some sort of I think it was RVB darts. They were like all black, micro ring grip with like orange rings at the top.
I don't remember that.
I'll have to.
Oh no, I was mocking you for the orange element of it. I think.
I had,
Because you had
I
an
had
orange
an
shirt
orange
on.
orange sleeve shirt as well.
Yeah. You're all connect.
That was my colour before I started darts.
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
thought, well, an orange bull doesn't make sense. A bull doesn't make sense at all when you're a matador, ideally, but you can't really have a man
Yeah.
holding a cape because it looks a bit odd.
How did the Matador come up? I can't even remember now.
It was Carl, and we were talking about my throw being smooth, and then Carl just like
62.
put up a paragraph, and it was like, I don't know if it was part of one of his raps or
Part of
something.
one of his raps, yeah.
And he said something about like something like smooth throwing.
Smooth as a Matador. or
Yeah,
something.
smooth as a bull, like or destroying the bulls like a matador or something.
Oh, come
20.
on.
So it was
It's not even 20.
20, it's 15.
That's 25.
Yeah, that's where it came from. And then I thought the idea of the name
25.
That was 15.
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah, I don't know why I thought. I just thought a single 5 for some reason down there. I was like, that's not
You
right.
require 40.
It's alright, Kurt, don't worry.
I've lost it.
Gone Ryan Searle on me, have you?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, he's
Game
clinical.
But
Go for it.
yeah, the Matador Darts name just sort of felt natural. Because I didn't want to name my channel after me because I have my other channel, which used to be my old FIFA channel, which I was keeping for my wildlife stuff, but I haven't done anything on it yet. But the plan was to do that. I was going to start the Darts channel on there because it's got 2,000 subscribers. Oh my lord.
Was that for treble 20 as well?
Yeah,
And that last one didn't count as treble either.
no, but yeah, I think when you have a channel that's,
130.
when you have a channel that's dormant for a while, it doesn't push videos out to new people as much, even though you've got more subscribers. So the new channel was needed, and also I didn't want a lot of my friends knowing that I was doing darts videos because they mock me for playing darts as it is. You know,
Do they?
Yeah, they just.
70.
Thing is, I don't see many people.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, treble. I think like when I come back, I took like a load of videos when we went to the Premier League, and I sent them to my mates who don't play darts and don't really like darts, and they were like, "Oh, that looks class," and I was like, "If you go,
You would love it.
you'd love it." Yeah, because I don't even drink, and I loved it. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
would
yeah.
love it because they drink.
Yeah.
But also, I loved it because I understand darts.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, even if you don't understand darts, you'll enjoy it because of the atmosphere. Like, you don't really have to understand what's going on. I mean, you
Well,
do.
some people don't even go for the
45.
darts. They just
No,
go
they
to
don't.
have a piss up and have a laugh.
Exactly, the darts is like in the background. But it's yeah, I've been trying to convince them to. I was trying to get them to go to the match play. But
100.
This is just ridiculous now.
60.
I'll show you the calibration afterwards.
We can play. How long have we got? Well, this leg's the last leg in it. So after this, we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
play.
We'll play a few subs and we'll finish at 9:30.
$41.
41
Or 85.
or 85. Other side of the board.
Single 20.
Single,
Treble 20. And then
100.
single 5.
single 5.
Where's 41 come from then?
85.
That's the worst miscount of the night from the Scolia, I think. Nowhere near a 41.
Have I really thrown that badly on the first two throws that I was still in the 400s? Don't even remember. 60 and 30 apparently.
$45.
Yeah, I'll have a look at the calibration afterwards and to see after this game, and then we can maybe go on Knacker and play a few Serbs.
100.
Guess that one right. So strange.
41.
Come on, Marky Mark. What are you doing?
You require 141.
I think you've dropped it nearly every throw now. It's because the point's too short, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's 45. Is that right? That's right. No, it's not. So that's not 60, is it?
No. Change the first bit.
So it's 85, isn't it?
Yeah.
111.
Not quite.
71.
Might have this leg.
Right.
You require 70.
Scolia's making Jose look like a calculator.
Who's that, Dan?
No, that was Kieran.
Kieran, oh yeah.
When's the next video out? From you?
So I edited one last weekend but didn't get round to finishing because I had to go to London for covering one of my operatives for work. So I'll get that finished off tomorrow and also check out all of the messages I've received about postage and everything for the
40.
darts. So I should catch up on everything and put a video out tomorrow. I filmed like 5 videos today, so I've got like all the photos and the unboxing and the turntable stuff, but I haven't filmed the throwing them yet, so I've got lots and lots and lots of content. Just not as much time to edit it, unfortunately.
$44.
No, it's not.
How'd you get?
65. You require 56.
Oh my god, was that 24? There we are.
It's alright, you don't mind a 12?
9.
41.
What have I done?
You require 160.
Oh, that's on stream. That's alright. It's
It's
alright.
fine.
It's fine.
Have you seen he started doing that? I got someone sent me a message. And,
We're not talking worldwide on here.
I'm just saying he's started copying some people.
80.
It brings up too much controversy
You
from
require
We need to
50.
shift this over again. Go right, go right, go right, go right, go right. Still at an angle. Should be nearer where your foot is. That's alright, we'll go from there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I know, so single 9.
You were going for the double 12 and you hit the 9.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Or was it? No, no, no.
That can't be right. So I was on double 12 and hit double 9, I'd leave 6.
Yes.
I did 12.
So you should be on 6. Right?
Yes. I'll throw for 15 over that.
No score.
Well, that's
You
26
require 80.
to 9. Alright? Yeah. No, because we won't do bus back then. Actually, yeah, I can do single 900. There you go. That dropped.
61.
Got 2 wrong. Apparently, yeah, one went in
You
there.
require 6.
me scoring in in a proper game.
No score.
Oh, go away.
Go on.
Yeah. I struggle to sort of get the
You require 40.
like propel these darts, but it's weird because they are grippier, in my opinion, from where I'm.
I think you're having big trouble with the point.
With the point, that's what it is.
Game shot.
It's getting worse.
Oh dear.
And this is my issue.
You require 6.
So there are some teething problems with the Scolia. I feel like it's just been.
You say teething problems, but this has been out long enough now to be sorted.
It's been out a few years. I remember.
The Pro's been out definitely a few years because I was in
Yeah.
Amsterdam and went to House of Darts and played on the Pro there. Did the training with Wayne Model, which was probably at least a couple of years ago now.
Game shot.
Good
I know the home version done it a couple of years because Neil Birkin from the old England Darts Reviews reviewed it. It's a shame he stopped doing videos.
Let me try and
I liked his video.
calibrate.
Recalibrate. It's that top left one, isn't it? That's what it is.
It has come off slightly from last time, to be fair. So we might have knocked it.
This
Might
one won't change much more because look, if I bring it, oh actually no, that's a little bit better.
There we go.
That's okay. Was it the top one?
Top.
No.
Side.
What's this one?
Side one's too high slightly. Yeah, there you go. And the left one needs to go.
That's not going to be able to do anything.
Is that not going to go any further?
Because the thing is, it only goes in and out, right? But if you look at the angle that it changes, it's up and down.
Oh yeah.
So I can't actually, unless I change the actual bracket position, can't do anything about it. I need to click streaming again or refresh it because it's not showing live. It's probably the best I can get it with the positions that it's on. And that should be okay. It was a little bit further out, to be fair to them on that last
Yeah,
bit.
it does look a bit better.
So if we now stop streaming and calibrate.
Liam Corbett. He's
Corbs, how you doing, mate?
He's some sort of. Is he relative or some sort?
No, he's one of my best mates.
That's the one. I knew you knew him in some way.
Yeah, he's just moved to Bury as well, which is great. Get to see him a lot more.
So,
See, even when he's away. You're in Southampton, are you, buddy? Nice one. Little breakaway. Right, should we play subs?
yeah, go on. We got 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's enough time.
Okay, so
We'll-
let's
we'll
leave
storm-
this.
We'll storm through these legs with some 15 darts and
Yeah,
be alright.
let's bang up.
let's probably swap darts back actually.
Yeah, Naka.
Kieran's reviewing a set that aren't on sale. You can't buy them. So either they're a really old set or they're a custom set that you can't buy or they're not out yet.
Interesting.
I'm going with the older set.
Okay, so password is RFX. Oh, this is what I tend to play my other ones on, but oh, well, doesn't matter. RFX channel 2.
The old, I saw Kieran got some criticism for reviewing some Bristos because apparently you can't buy them anymore. Like the original Harrows.
So what?
Not the old Harrows ones, but like the 2000 odd one, like 2006, 2004, whatever. Like at the end of the day, you review like some people review like wooden darts that you can't even, but you can buy them, but not like the
Yeah.
originals. It's just good to watch.
Yeah.
If you want to watch
You
someone,
keep going, Kieran, mate. Don't listen.
if you want to watch someone throw some 50-year-old darts, you watch someone throw some 50-year-old. Well, they're not 50-year-old darts, but you know what I mean. Oh,
Alright, Mardle.
that's a 100 in Scolia's book.
So who's going to play then? Who do you want to play? You can say if you want to play Kurt or me.
Or both.
Or both. Yeah, we could. I tell you what, we could team it.
You could double, yeah.
Double against the single, all right? RFX Channel 2, both of us against you.
I'll get used to these again now. It's the only problem. Oh, we're in a game. It's the only problem with these is
Shawnee boy, we'll give you the throw, mate.
because these are so thin.
Oh, he's got his cam on. Oh, that's my cam. My cam's showing. I've enabled cams for some reason. Let me turn the webcam off because otherwise it will really drain my battery.
Is Naka showing on the stream?
Yeah, let's have a look how Knacker's looking on the screen. It looks alright.
Yeah, that's fine. The only
There you
problem I have with these darts, because they're so
Let's bull for who goes first.
thin, they're quite hard to get used to. Like when you switch back from a thicker set of darts, whereas I feel like it's easier to go from a thinner set of darts
Are these thicker?
to a thicker. Yeah,
A little
like,
bit.
these are 6.2 but wide. They're quite thin. Let's try a 61. I'll go for bottom one.
That's you. Go on, you throw first.
It's a custom set by Major Presence on Twitter. Darts ref. I've seen his Gen 2s. Could be them.
When's he reviewing them?
Tomorrow, he said.
Nice.
I'll put the score in on. Sure. Only peasants put the score in. Who's a Scolia? And they do get it wrong, so.
Yeah. Mind you, it was scoring us up most of the time,
Oh, yeah.
so we'll take it.
Apart from when I hit an 85 and it said 41.
Yeah,
That was an interesting one. Steady.
Once again, I looked to see if it had scored. I need to put it in.
Cockney Werewolves off, see you later.
See you later, Cockney boy. Thanks for coming.
You know what one of my favourite moments playing webcam darts is? I scored 60 by hitting a 1, a 19, and a double tops.
Yeah.
And the person said steady, so he clearly wasn't looking at the camera. And I was like, oh, it's just, yeah. I was like, yep, cheers, mate. It's a blocker.
Go on.
Put the score in. That's one thing I got better at is switching. I got better at switching.
I've done nothing better this week anyway. I tell a lie, you know. I practiced and I've hit 213 darters this week.
Very nice. I've struggled to hit low dart legs, but I've been a bit more consistent. I'll hit more sort of 21, 24 dart legs, where it used to be like.
I tell you one thing, is I'm wearing trainers and I don't wear trainers when I'm playing downstairs, which is not good.
No, I don't wear these, but I wear something similar.
Yeah.
I just leave them in my bedroom, so I'm always using them when I play.
So yeah, I think I hit both of those barefoot. So these boost, I'm actually up an extra. I reckon that is inch and a half, couple of inches maybe.
23. Yeah, that's when I went to Pop Black, I was wearing my Air Maxes, and I felt like a lot taller. But also sometimes when I go to venues, I feel closer to the board. I think it's just because of the wall space. Like, because the wall's bigger behind, I just feel like I'm more. Because my
Isn't it weird? I'm now missing the Scolia.
Yeah.
I know it was making a lot of mistakes, but at one point it was okay during our game and stuff, and I'm now missing it. So
Not the darts ref. Oh,
Lone Wolf,
Double Trouble Drinks.
Double Trouble.
They have their own darts, and I did see they were sending someone some
There you go.
So it could be double trouble because I don't think you can buy them.
No, because there weren't very many of them made.
No.
There you go. We've worked it out, Kieran. Yeah, that's such a well thrown dart.
My doubles are so much better here than what they are at home.
Go home then.
Thank you, Shawnee.
Thank you, Shawnee boy. Mark, I'd give anything to be an inch or two bigger. In all senses, I hear, Liam. Did you just knock the camera?
I did just not. Well, I knocked this bit, so yeah, probably. We're not using it anyway.
No, we're not, are we?
You did stitch me up there a bit, hitting 100 to leave me 26.
I'll be honest.
You didn't realise, did you?
I wasn't. I was just
No,
throwing. Yeah.
I was going to say something. I thought, I'll let you throw it.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hit double 13. Damn, Hitman Scully. Just to scroll through and see what pro players are on the old knacker today. Fake pro players.
I like when you see someone with
you
100.
often see Simon Whitlock on there, but I think that might
Yeah.
actually be the real Simon Whitlock because he's always playing online darts from what I've seen.
Yeah, and I've seen Iceman on there as well.
Oh, Renegade.
Here we go.
Andreas Olsen.
Good old man.
I threw first.
My
that's
favourite
all
shipping partner. Andreas and I have a long history of shipping issues. When I tried to send him something and he gave me the wrong address. Went all the way over there, then went somewhere else, and then came to me, and then I sent it to him, and he was like, "Hold on, if you're going to send that, could you send me some other darts because they're really expensive to send."
It's only I always worry when I send darts off to people because some people you either declare what they are and people think all darts on the not let you send them because some countries class them as weapons, don't they?
Well,
So
I know
I
the
just-
Facebook groups does, which is really annoying.
Yeah, it's like so.
You see people selling them called bananas.
Yeah.
81.
So what I normally do if I ship something out and I have to declare what it is, I will normally put darts barrels and then in brackets sports equipment. Because if you just put darts, they could be like blowpipe darts or something.
Yeah, there's lots of them being sold, I think.
You never know.
You never know, but... I said to a girl at work that I play darts, and she's like, "Oh yeah, me too. I'm really, really good and everything." I said, "Let's play a game sometime." And we kept on talking about doing it, and then about 2 months later on, when I was like, "Right, okay, I'm playing at the pub tonight. Do you want to come and play some darts and everything?" And she said, "Yeah. Do they have what kind of pieces do they have?" What do you mean? She was like, have they got the board and everything? I was like, "Yeah, they've got plenty of boards." And they're like, "What kind of pieces?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Are they wood? Are they?" I'm like, "Do you mean drafts?" She was like, "Yes." I'm like, "Oh, you've been talking about drafts all this time. I'm talking about darts."
Darts.
It was
I've been-
pretty funny.
I've had darts confused as dance.
Oh,
Said
so you like to dance?
dance. Well, I said I think it was when I was at university. This
Oh.
may have been the Troopers tournament because it is the only darts tournament I played in. And I remember specifically saying I was playing in a darts tournament
Right.
because I didn't want to explain it. It was like because it's you don't want to explain too much because people get confused enough as it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I said I'm going to a darts tournament. They thought I was going to a dance tournament, and they were like, "Oh, I didn't know you danced." And I was like,
You do have that Matador way about you.
yeah. 39. That's yeah. So that often comes up. As Kieran said that double trouble darts.
He hasn't said anything.
He hasn't said no.
He hasn't said no.
Okay. I reckon I might be right.
I think you are. I think it's a really good shout.
The only reason I remember is because I remember seeing them on Twitter the other day, but I can't remember why they were on Twitter. Because I don't think they were doing a giveaway. They are really strange darts, though.
Yeah, they look a bit like Christmas trees, don't they?
Yes. You guys are right. One of the two sets of custom darts Double Trouble had made.
Nice.
Yeah.
Looking forward to people having my darts, although they will. I have actually made a few more, so
It's not going to be.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, they're not going to be as exclusive as Kurt's.
No, that's one. My darts on the resale market will be a lot.
Yeah,
There'll be a lot of resales as well, I'd expect.
Yeah. Unless you throw them and you can't throw them.
That'll be from me reselling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you see like 3 or 4 sets come up on Twitter randomly from a random account that's just been set up, it's me.
Yeah. That likes lots of wildlife stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I thought I'd leave it for you just in case, you know. I always do on my streams, I always leave 170. Even if it doesn't really, like, I'll be on 171 and I'll go for a 1.
Yeah. You got it.
You got to try and get the stream clips.
60, sorry.
Get the clips. I need to put more clips on Instagram. I've got like loads. I've got a folder full of clips of stuff that I've done in games just to put on Instagram, but I just never use Instagram.
Instagram's your best life social media.
Instagram is the best social media to reach other people.
Yeah.
Through hashtags. Well, when they work. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, I've not done very well this week. Yeah, Instagram has more reach potential through hashtags. Because Twitter, you only see the hashtags if you search for them, whereas Instagram you can follow hashtags.
Okay.
So that's a little tip for people who want to get more likes on
Oh,
Instagram.
good takeout. Well played.
More likes on Instagram. But also, don't put in hashtags.
Well played, Andreas, mate.
Don't put in hashtags that are overused, because they'll get lost.
Okay.
So don't just put hashtag darts. Because there's a lot of posts with just hashtag darts.
Don't put hashtag target because they never like any of my stuff anyway.
Yeah, well.
Even though I spent £1,000 worth on their release. £1,000. Well, it wasn't. It was like 950 or something, right? Okay.
Close.
It's £1,000.
Close enough. Round it up.
Right. Elysians.
Scolia accounting.
No. Yeah. Elysians, RVBs, Taylors, 975s, Taylor shirt, and I got something else as well. It's
Not
like,
a fan of that Taylor shirt.
oh, I like it.
It's a
The football one.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. The thing is, I've got that, so it's like the 16-time champion sort of football shirt, a bit different, and I've got the Barney Army one. So I thought those are both quite iconic ones to them. I do need an MVG one. It's just I don't really like the green, but I kind of want one to have it for.
I want to get a Martin Adams one, but you can't buy his shirts, which is a shame because he is my. I wouldn't say he's my favourite player now, although he probably still is because I don't necessarily have a favourite player. But growing up, he was my favourite player just because we didn't really watch a lot of Sky. We sort of had Sky during the football season, but my dad wouldn't let me watch darts. And then my uncle came and lived with us, and then
You got to wind people up and throw them a Gen 2s.
yes. And yeah, he introduced me to the world of the BDO. Oh, no.
King Cook.
King Cook. Oh, we count that in. That will leave.
Is King Cook Kieran Cook maybe, who had the issue with the
Point snapper.
with the points? Yeah, the old point snapper. Good game, Andreas, mate.
I've only ever had 1 point break on me, and that's when I got so frustrated. The Winmore points were just like the grooves in them, the silver grooves. And I just got so angry, I just lobbed it at the board like a grenade, and it just snapped. So no surprise. It was a Glad 3 as well, so it was like hitting concrete. I don't mind it. I saw a lot of people on Twitter the other day, or Facebook, talk about the Glad 3, how it's a really hard board, which it is.
Yeah.
But I also think it's a
Have you got Samurai?
yes.
And how are you feeling with it?
I've just put it back up because I was using my MPQ boards.
Right.
It actually wore down a lot more than I thought it did. But also for the dartboard prices now aren't necessarily too far apart. But now that Blade 5s have gone up to 40 quid, I feel like Samurai is more worth it. But the Sizewell doesn't last as long.
But this is the thing: is I feel like it looks a little bit more like, for example, you can see the Sizewell here, right? But I feel like it looks like that quite quickly, but it will stay
It'll
like
stay
that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like
That's what I thought with mine, because I pulled mine back out and I thought, oh, that's worn quite a lot.
yeah.
But then, when I started playing again, you expect it to get worse. And I've had it out again for like another 2 weeks or so. Ooh. So that's
180.
Scolia 180. Points I like best are Winmore Free Flow. They're the ones with the.
That was 140.
Oh, yeah. Winmore Free Flow are the ones with the cones on, aren't they? I think.
Which ones?
Winmore Free Flow points. They have
I
the
don't think I've used them. I
I've
thought
heard-
you were talking about the Raptor GTs that have like the little helmet, sort of like spear on the end.
Oh no, I think the
I
Free
like
Flow.
those. Someone broke those the other day.
Yeah, I think the Free Flows are just based like the Red Dragon Trident ones. I don't really. I mean, these darts don't suit a cone anyway because they're not. The nose barrel doesn't work
Oh, the cone bit. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
at
Yeah,
the top.
I
'cause,
don't, I don't, I
just-
don't like cones on them. I put them on the I put them on the darts rest ones because that's what he was doing, and they had the. Or did I? Yeah, because they came with the well, they didn't come with. He gave me the points that had them already attached. The Red Dragon
Yeah,
Trident ones.
but they're
that
not.
you
I
said.
thought they were metal, but they're not. Are they? They're actually just like.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just plastic. They come off.
Oh, I don't know.
But I think they're just more well fitted than like the 180 like ones you snap out the thing and put on. But yeah, when you put like cones on these, because it's like a bull nose, it still like protrudes out from the cone anyway, which just looks silly. Like it still does protect your flights, but the amount of flights I have now and how cheap they are, there's not much point in trying to protect them. Should we go for 3 bulls?
Do you know what? I was wondering, has anyone done treble 20 bull tops on 150?
I know, I've seen it. I've seen a YouTube clip of it.
Okay.
Might have been Michael Van Gogh.
By the way, you were talking about darts horse earlier on. It wasn't that. Who was the guy who used to like throw perfect darts with a mask on? Was it a horse mask? I can't even remember what it
It
was.
was a monkey, wasn't
It
it?
was a monkey. Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
little
yeah.
gorilla thing.
Just like throwing as like.
A lot of people thought those videos were real
Yeah. Well,
back in the day.
lots of people are a bit.
They're quite gullible. Oh, nice 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I won't go for 3 balls. Snatch the last one.
Do you think that the
Zach's
sound
back.
of what do you think the sound of the hey up Zach? You gonna be on tonight? Do you think the sound of the board's good? How does yours sound in comparison? Because you've just started to put up some
I've got some
carpet.
I've got carpet tiles behind mine, and
takeout. There we go. 18 dart leg.
great leg
Great leg.
quality. Your board here, I don't know if it's because of the Turmo.
Yeah. And that sort of boom noise.
It reminds me. I've said this before,
Can you just pull it over a little bit?
but it's probably because I watched a lot of BDO
Keep
when
going that way, keep
when
going
I
that
was
way.
younger. This way.
Yeah, yeah. It's not even in the middle of the board yet. There we go. That's better. Yeah.
But I don't know how much like BDO darts you've watched, like World Championship wise.
Not
But-
much.
The board gives a nice sort of bassy thud sound, which is what your board does.
Yeah.
Whereas my board,
Everyone says it because I have. There's another guy called Tim, who says, "Can you just do some recordings of your darts hitting the dartboard for the sleep?" He's like, "I could listen to that all
Yeah.
night and help me
It's a-
sleep."
it's a really nice like thud sound. It's like bassy, but my darts sort of just hit the ball and it's just like it's higher pitched and it just goes.
I tell you what we'll do. Let's see if it is the Turmo or not.
It might be the walls
It
because
could be the walls.
I obviously have just like solid brick walls, whereas this is
Because I'm going to
Whatever
take
it
this
is.
off because we're not using the Scolia. So I'll tell you one of the things that I do like about Mission's new.
see now this setup now looks more like my actual setup because I don't have a thing around it. I've got the alumina, don't I?
Oh yeah, you do.
So when it comes to playing with a light ring, it really puts me off.
Oh, here we go. This is what I should have done tonight. Then.
So yeah, you should do that.
Should have
But
put
then
it
saying
on.
that, I'm not too bad with a light ring now.
Bugger! Just realised I've changed the.
You've moved the board around.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine.
Technical difficulties.
It's fine.
Zach might be on later. We were planning on it. We can go another half hour, can't we?
No, he's talking about
Oh, Warzone.
Warzone.
Get on.
Warzone is life.
I should re-download Warzone, but I'm also really bad at it.
We don't need to be good. We're not good. We have won a few, but we're getting better.
I'm
Oh God.
never really played COD when I was younger.
Oh, hold on, this stays on the. This is weird. Okay, so I think it's 15, 16 on the top.
Yeah.
So that should be okay.
Oh, here he is.
Who is it, Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, he's come on for a game.
But yeah, I never really played COD when I was younger, but my mates did. But I played a lot of FIFA, and I'm still not very good at that either, so.
I'm okay, so you didn't play COD when you were younger. I mean, COD didn't exist when I was younger.
Well, no, true. What was it? Doom, wasn't it, when you were younger?
It was. I creeped downstairs when my uncle came to visit,
What a game.
and he had brought his PC with Doom. And I came down at 5 o'clock in the morning, and he was on it. I was like, "Oh, you twat!"
I remember, so my dad used to have a Sega Dreamcast, which was like, I think it was released just before the PlayStation 1, but there had a lot of similar games. And the first game I ever played was Theme Park World. And it wasn't really, it's not really a game, it's just like a theme park simulator. I loved it. Such a good game.
It was, yeah.
Zach's using a new prototype, using prototypes of a new darts, not his new darts. So his excuse if he loses.
Oh man.
Can we have a? Are they the Loxley bomb-shaped darts, or did you already have them? I don't know how well they do. I don't know many people that use bomb-shaped darts.
Some of the older boys do now.
Yeah.
Oh no, my bracket's coming a bit loose.
Oh no. We might not even have a board to play on at this rate. I'm surprised my board stayed up, because I actually put it up myself for a change. I'm not normally the person who does DIY in our house, because my mum doesn't trust me. But I've done it. I just need to put a shelf up though. Using prototypes of loot. I'll give Zach the throw while we wait. Actually, I forgot about that. I assume they're Loxley darts. They could be something else. You never know. You never know what Zach's up to these days.
He is an international man of mystery. I say international, he's from Daventry.
Yep.
Not really.
I know a couple of wildlife photographers from Daventry.
There we go. Don't you feel it's so less invasive though? Like, it just feels a lot freer.
Yeah, this will be the first time I've used one of these actually. So
Have a go.
After my criticism of it, I to be fair, I wasn't criticising the product so much. It was more the marketing of the product, calling it innovative.
Yeah, I did tell them when I spoke to them about it, saying that it's an improvement of something that's already exists, because everyone's just going to turn around and say, oh well, it's a Corona without the bottom bit.
Good start.
That's what everyone will say, because it exists and it
I like
looks
that.
similar, and
I mean, I haven't used Corona in a while, but
yeah, it's so much, honestly.
just subconsciously I've gone like
Yeah.
that. Whereas with Corona, you'd be like,
Yeah, you'd hit it.
but I don't recall ever hitting my Corona. But it's also just, it's natural for you to just sort of once you've been playing on it for a while.
I have hit it, and I've also seen a lot of youth players like having to reach underneath and stuff.
Yeah, I rewatched. What was it? It was either a Darts Planet TV video where they were playing someone small, some kid, might have been Harvey, and obviously he has to reach over the thing. So.
Yeah.
It's like, what I do is I stick on a darts video in the morning when I start my work or whatever, and it'll just loop, and it'll just come up with such random videos. Like sometimes it'll come up like one of your videos, or it'll come up like my own videos, because I'm on like my actual personal account where I'm subscribed to all these channels. So it'll like show my own videos, and it's just, I have to turn them off. I can't watch myself.
Well, I realise once I've watched yours sometimes that I haven't clicked stop afterwards, so it'll go into the next one, and I haven't clicked, so I'm just listening, and I'm like, I'm sure he talked about this last week. I'm like, oh, of course he has.
Yes. Macca delay, is that bashing up here? Yeah, I like it. I was saying last week, I assume they're not going to bring back the normal Taurus into stock. I assume it's just going to be this from now on.
That'd be this.
because I don't see what is the point in selling a product that's the same as something else when you have something that's better.
Yeah.
So that's probably why the Taurus also didn't come back into stock for a long time, because they were making this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were asking for it all day, and their excuse was, "Oh, we're struggling to get parts." But it wasn't. It was because they were designing this. I assume.
As I said, there was only one fiddly bit, which is putting the screws in. But once they're in, that's it. You know, and it's only because I think that it is slightly angled, and I was trying to do it straight. So, but I would have changed the screws ever so slightly. And some people complain about the fact that you have to, like I did then, just move the brackets. But I mean, I'd rather have that, and I can use any board I want, than having to have it magnetic. And also, I like the aluminium metal compared to, you can see there, the Scolia, not the Scolia, the Target Corona. So,
I do like the metal.
I did this in
That's one thing I also criticise.
I did this in my video. I mean, you've got the two systems there. This is plastic, and you can see the holes and everything. This I've hit, and it's done nothing.
Yeah.
It's
I
got
didn't realise this was aluminium until after I criticised the price, because I was like, if it's the same price. When it was during the actual video, I said if it's the same price as a Corona,
yeah,
it won't sell that well. But I was wrong.
it's cheaper.
It's cheaper. Well, similar but cheaper.
Yeah.
But also, I sort of underestimated how many people would change from the Corona to this because of this bit at the bottom.
You're welcome.
So I can take this out now, and then I'll hit the 170 and it won't even count. Oh look, Bryn's here.
No.
Only just back from work on a Friday.
Bryn, how are you, mate?
On a Friday, getting back from work at... Or do you mean work as in...
Saturday?
Saturday, yeah, I don't know what that's
Yeah.
even worse.
Bloody hell.
Maybe he means...
Right, come on, Kurt. Do it live.
There we go, 555.
6.
Oh, it wasn't a bad effort. Yeah, it went bad. It was. I mean, there's millimeters there.
So I mean, it's a game of millimetres. I feel like on this board, your bullseye wire's a lot bigger than the one on my Mission Samurai.
My bullseye wire.
I feel like it protrudes out a lot more.
Than your samurai.
Yeah.
Well, I've actually wondered whether this had actually whether this spider has come out more since I've had it.
Potentially. It doesn't seem too much worse than my one, but I don't know.
I don't remember it being quite as raised up. I say quite as raised up. I mean, it's no different from a. It's not really any different from a Blade 5.
Had a game on Sky Sports. Oh, of course. That's why he works late. Game on Sky Sports.
Well done, Zachary.
We've been on Sky Sports.
We have.
Just about. I mean, you've had more exposure to Sky Sports because you had the old picture on during the World Championships, didn't you?
Yeah, and I was live on when Phil Taylor hit his double in the semi-finals against Peter Wright for the Premier League.
Charles Ray.
I think the year before, or a couple of years before. Me and my then girlfriend were there, and you've got a picture of me with a just do it, just throw it t-shirt on. And I was like, come on, and that was like, it cut to me and her, and then went back, so I was like, oh, that was a good time to get that shot.
Right, Charlie boy, let's give you the throw. I think this might be the last one of the night.
My watch was dead. Yeah, I've not really had many TV appearances. I remember I was on TV when I was at school once, like on the news. They just come to our school and started filming us for some reason. I was like, something to do. So.
I didn't throw, by the way, that was just because I'm waiting for them to just have a practice.
GG, Zach.
Yeah, GG, Zachariah.
But yeah, not many TV appearances under my belt.
Well,
There's plenty of time.
you said no when I've offered beforehand, then you came, and I bet you're very glad you did.
Yep. I'll be in UK Open in a few years, don't worry about it. That's the plan. Go Rock Cross, UK Open, and then the Worlds within 2 years. Saying that,
81.
they'll probably change the way you qualify for the UK Open soon. Same as a Q school. I think they'll keep the same Q school format as what they did this year, because it limits numbers. Because less people are going to enter if you can't.
The thing is, it's not just £400, is it? I say just 400. 400 is a lot, but you've also got all the accommodation and everything else to sort out.
And you're paying that till you get a tour card, or go on the go on the challenge tour.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At least that's an option on there. You know?
Yeah, but then even then, if you go on the challenge tour, you're not earning great money and you've still got to go to all the events. Like you've got to pay money to get to those events. At least, like if you go to a pro tour, you can sort of get your money back if you win 1 or 2 games.
Oh, I so floated that.
I think it's 1 or 2 games. You win 1 game, you get £500, didn't you? So that's probably your travel and accommodation for a few nights in an okay-ish hotel.
I just keep scoring 81s. Just please don't keep scoring 30s.
I'm trying not to.
Not against the boss. Can't afford to against the boss.
The boss used to be my old nickname.
There we go. We've got boss against the boss. I can tell which one's winning at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I changed my nickname.
Hey, my nickname was the Master.
When I first started playing when I was 16, my nickname was the boss.
Night Dart Horse. Hey. I'll see you in a bit, Ross, yeah? I mean Dart Horse.
Ross will come on.
Yeah, Ross will come on in a minute. Go, sorry boys, I'm late.
Oh, I can't believe I missed almost the whole stream. And then he'll reference something by mistake. Like,
Yeah.
later on.
What are we on?
Keep it straight.
14? No? Can I keep it straight?
Try.
What does he say? Oh no, he didn't. Feeling the 164, were you?
Well, I don't know, I'm trying to...
I'll take it. Ooh, he's giving me the chance. What do we reckon? Double double?
I don't do that by mistake. Really nice. Another one of them and then double 16. Oh. And you hit double double.
I did double double.
That's just the wrong one.
Is it 48? See what I mean though, these points, they're smooth on the ends, but they hold the board quite
yeah.
well. And they're triangles,
Yeah.
weirdly.
So you'd have thought just because they're a different shape they wouldn't hold as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But I think it's just a straight edges.
But I also think that's why my board holds up quite well, because
they're still smooth.
it's still smooth, and also like the triangles only leave like a tiny little pinprick instead of like the holes. It's weird.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean.
They kind of penetrate as a triangle, and it's sort of when it comes back out, it's almost like it's sort of it's a bit strange. Do you know what? You haven't thrown badly all night. That's the worst dart you've thrown all night.
Yeah, I've not played very well since we played subs.
The boss got bossed by the old boss. That is a perfect way to end our stream this evening. So, thank you ever so much, Charlie, for that last game. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. So, from me and my guest Matador Darts, who gave me a good thrashing. Yeah, I think you're on camera. You're by the.
I should be.
Yeah.
I was here. I was by the TV shows and the camera.
Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, remember, I need to find my way out of here. Can't find a scene to finish on. Love darts.